Hello, listeners. We are privileged to have Dr. Hovithal Sothu, Project Director TaFMA, in our studios today, and we are happy to announce that Akashvani Kohima, in collaboration with TaFMA, is launching a program in perfect harmony, and Dr. Hovithal Sothu, Project Director TaFMA, is our first guest. Sir, welcome to Akashvani Kohima.
Thank you. I'm so excited for this Perfect in Harmony program.
And listeners, this will be the start of many more talented artists to come as Akashvani Kohima and TaFMA collaborate to give a platform to our young talents. So, sir, would you please share on the collaboration of Akashvani Kohima and TaFMA? What is it all about from your point of view, from the TaFMA point of view?
Okay, thank you. It is a dream come true. That's what I was thinking when the Akashvani team came to meet me the second time this year. We wanted to do this last year also, but unfortunately, because of financial problems as well as the matter of time, we couldn't do. But this year, it has materialized, and I'm so happy about it. Yes, so first of all, it is the desire to get opportunities for our artists to be exposed to the outside world. And there can be no other platform than the Akashvani because your Akashvani is being heard and being listened to by many people, not only in Nagaland but across. So the main aim, the main purpose for TaFMA to be joining with Akashvani is, yes, to give a platform to our artists so that they get known, they get exposed to the world. And towards this, as all of us are aware, we have already signed a memorandum of understanding for 2 years, and every Saturday we are going to send an artist to Akashvani so that they can come and talk as well as present their songs wherever they feel.
Okay, so from the perspective of TaFMA, what kind of artists will you be relaying over to Akashvani Kohima? Will they be established artists or fresh artists? What is the plan?
Surely we will be giving a mix of all the artists. Some will be very well established artists where they can come and talk about what they have achieved, what they have done, and where they are heading for. Many will be the young upcoming artists who are less in social media, who are less seen in media, and who are still coming up.
Okay.
So yeah, a mixed bag. A mixed
Okay,
bag.
all right. So, sir, success in artists as musicians or actors or theaters, it's pretty relative. So, how would you define success? A flash in the pan or sustained success? No, just give us your opinion on this as far as success is concerned for Naga artists.
Yeah, it's a very interesting question. Our Naga artists as we are, many times we Nagas are, not very consistent. So I always keep thinking success should be sustained, not a flash in the pan. When it is a short or a one bubble, then it's gone. Once you're done, it's gone. But then if you have a sustained success, then you will grow. You will go to the next ladder, to the next level after the other. So that's what I always keep saying. But then many times we Nagas, we have seen in many young people that once they are placed in one stage, suddenly they think that that's the end, and
This is it.
yeah, their downfall starts from there. That's why I always believe that, and let it be in any field, and but more so in music and art, unless your success is sustained, then you'll be nowhere. You'll be nowhere. They say that you are only as good as your next performance. Yeah.
That's true.
So it has to be, sustained.
Okay. So I'm sure there are certain criterias to be considered successful. Kindly share about the TaFMA pointers of being a successful artist.
Uh, this, it's a very difficult question because to give pointers, certainly, to me,
Just
yeah,
general.
yeah. To me, it may be something. To another person, it may be another thing. But as I was mentioning about the success, I think the first thing about success, the way TaFMA see is consistency. Yeah. Whether the artist is consistent in his or her approach to what he is doing. When someone comes and does something, and then for the next few months he or she is not doing anything or not practicing, then we don't see that as a success. So success will, number one, will be consistency. Number two will be, upskilling oneself all the time. Because the crowd is changing, the world is changing. So unless you upskill yourself to the next level all the time, there will be no success at all. Yeah. What you did 10 years ago is not relevant anymore now. So what you did last week will not be relevant the next week again. So it's like that. Therefore, consistency and the continuous growth is something which is very, very important when we talk about success. Coming to specifics again now, success, when we see it, as an artist, it is not only singing what other people have already done. It has to be new creations. Cover songs are always good and we enjoy listening to them, no doubt. But then it's other people's song, not your song, not your number. Therefore, we also take creation and development and composing of new song and new music as the other another level of success.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing that we also keep seeing a lot is about people, your presence in social media, and people getting you to their stages. When people see you perform and they invite you to their stages, that means you are being recognized. So you may be a good singer in your village, in your town, or in Nagaland, but if the world do not see you, the world do not see you as someone who is capable to be there in their stage, then that is not success at all. Success, that is just domestic success. So when an artist is being recognized and being invited to other stages, the national stages, international stages, those are areas where we see them as success. Those are that. Then yes, another thing is we really take a good stand when the attitude of an artist is seen. When the attitude of an artist is good, we also indirectly see that oh, that guy, that girl is climbing the ladders. When the attitude is always on the other side, then we also realize that oh, he or she has good talents, but not he or she cannot grow to the next level. That's what we also see. But when we come to, yes, that's the senior level. When we come to the junior level, mm, who are just starting, we have a program called MIPRO,
Okay.
Musicians Incubation Program,
All right.
where they see others perform and copy them. And they work to memorize songs, they work to memorize music, and they perform in small stages. So there, we have two benchmarks. One is 50 songs memorized,
Okay.
and the other is 100 songs memorized. Okay, well, they can memorize and sing fluently in the stages. Let it be Hindi, English, or cultural songs, no problem. But 50 and 100. So for young boys and girls who are just starting, that is one yardstick that we also have. Yeah.
Okay. Now, on the assumption that TaFMA support is a hand-holding period, up to which point does it continue? When do you let go?
Yeah. TaFMA as it is, we certainly do all these hand holdings, but there is no level where we say enough, you go.
Right.
As of now, for the juniors, we keep grooming them. Somewhere like when we get an artist, a young artist who has the potential of growing bigger, we sometimes give them the knowledge to read and write music.
Okay.
Yeah. Many times we Nagas, we are all musicians, so we hear and learn. Yeah, we don't know how to read and write music. So knowing to read and write music is one parameter that we always keep in mind when it comes to younger group. And when they, as the first step, we give them that knowledge.
Okay.
And if we see their potential or their interest to grow further, then we certainly do take them to the next level.
Okay.
But for seniors, it's endless.
Okay.
Because getting them, grooming them to become a singer, that is one. Grooming them for public relationship, that is another one. Grooming them to be there on the stage confidently, that's
Yes.
another one. Grooming them to talk properly to the clients.
Yes.
Yeah, the language, the communication, that is another thing. Giving them the basic accents. There are some people, like me, I have a strong tribal accent, isn't it? Likewise, many Nagas have this strong tribal accent. So we also try to help our artists to do away with these tribal accents. So like that, the grooming is endless. Because if you reach that level, it ends that kind of thing cannot be there in music, as learning is endless. Yeah.
Okay. Now, TaFMA works with a lot of artists who are from Western music backgrounds.
Right.
So, what is your stance on supporting folk artists, people doing folk songs?
Yeah. TaFMA as it is, we are into all the genres.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, no doubt, you're right there. We do a lot of Western rock, pop, and all those, but we are into all the genres, and therefore we have been encouraging our cultural our traditional, our folk music too. Whenever someone is doing any program, coming with a creative program on folk and folk fusion, then we certainly go all the way out to assist them, to help them out. And see, one thing that I always keep thinking is that if it is Western music, yes, we are doing a lot of Western music, but if we are, working only on this, then our singers will have to become better than people like Taylor Swift, or better than, people like Mariah Carey, or, Justin Bieber, like that. No? We have to compete with them, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
If it is Western music. But if it is our folk music, and if it is a folk fusion music, well, this is one area where we have no competition. We are unique.
Yes.
So this is one area where we can, really do well, and this is where we can market our people a lot. That's why we have been encouraging our people to do this folk and folk fusion activities a lot. In fact, the TaFMA has a program which has completed 3 years now. Folk fusion, all Nagaland folk and folk fusion competition,
Okay.
which the government has made it a yearly affair, and it's always held in Kuzama,
Okay.
Kuzama village,
All right.
where many artists, whether it's a folk or folk fusion, many people come and perform there and compete there. And we also make it when the best of, with the winner of the folk or folk fusion is also given stage in the Hornbill festival.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we also will reward them, besides the things that the event managers do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, coming towards the end of our conversation, Nagaland's music industry is rather nascent. So, how do you rate the response of our artists to the calling of TaFMA, and now with the collaboration with Akashvani Kohima? How do you imagine the response will be according to the response to TaFMA in the previous years?
No doubt our music industry is nascent, but taking advantage of this situation, I also want to let you all know that Nagaland is the only state all over India where the government has a music cell. No other state has that one except Nagaland.
Okay.
And this one came into being many years ago with the dream of the Honorable Chief Minister and, yes, the government of Nagaland. So knowing the talents of young people, this has come, and someone in TaFMA, yes, I always keep thanking the government for having this setup in Nagaland for the young people. Before, also, the industry has been growing slowly, and I can proudly say that today, our TaFMA shows, the TaFMA productions are world class. Many people come see our programs, see our artists, and keep appreciating us. Not only our local people, but also national and international guests. There were times when our guests from outside keep inviting some of our artists to their shows across the states. So, like Samvat, which is a national festival, which is always held in Jamshedpur every year, we have they saw their artist capabilities, and they have been inviting us every year for the last 3 years. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like that, we are being, being recognized and doing very well. Some of our artists have also gone to, South Korea to perform. They have been selected, at the Gwangju Busking Festival, where out of the many, many bands, they figured in the top 16. So these are some success stories which I just thought I'll share with you
Yes, please.
regarding our industry as it is now. Uh, it will be incomplete on my part if I don't mention this, where one of our artists has become a global ambassador.
Okay.
Yeah, a global ambassador. So all these recognitions have come in because of the capability and the talents of our artists. And TaFMA never ever takes credit of whatever is done, because all the credit belongs to our artists. Yeah, because they have worked hard, they have given their best, so it is theirs.
Okay.
All the credit goes to them. Now with the connection of Akashvani, yeah, surely, in 2 years' time, at least every month there'll be 4 or 5 artists who'll be coming and exposing their talents, talking about what they dream, and then I'm sure they'll also be singing for you all and for the audience. So with these connections, I'm sure many more artists will be recognized. We will also be, we'll also make sure that no artist comes twice. So in these 2 years time, we'll bring us almost, all the artists that we can get our hands into, and then let them come and share their thoughts and their talents. I'm sure they'll also come and sing for you all.
Of course.
So when that happens, your Akashvani now being quite popular, especially with your FM and so many will come to know, and many more artists will be exposed, and I'm sure with this initiative, many of our artists who will climb the next ladder.
Okay.
That's what I always feel.
All right. Now, just a point of interest. TaFMA stands not only for music, but also for arts.
Yeah.
So, what kind of other arts do you promote? Does TaFMA promote?
Yeah. TaFMA also works with the fine arts,
Okay.
then performing arts, then fashion and designing.
Okay.
Yeah, we are all into all those too.
Okay.
So very soon we'll be celebrating the World Art Day. That's on the 15th of April. That's World Art Day.
Okay.
We'll be celebrating that with the art community too.
All right. So the future seems to be very promising and exciting, dear listeners. And Sir Hovithal Sothu has shared the plans that Akashvani Kohima and TaFMA has for the budding and promising talents of Nagaland. So this is the springboard. This episode is the springboard, the launch pad for more episodes in our program In Perfect Harmony. Thank you, Dr. Hovithal, for coming to our studios.
Thank you very much. And may this joint venture of Akashvani and TaFMA grow to take our artists to the next level. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for the latest contents. Also, follow us on all our social media handles.